5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
We are back on our weird circle map here in Cities Skylines, and what would it be like to put every single monument in the game in one place? We've built this area here with all the different types of public transportation, all of them, but at the moment there's no reason for people to come here. We are going to eventually hook all of these up to the different islands and things like that, but for now we want to get as many tourists and visitors into our city as possible, and we're going to do that by adding all of these monuments. See the little tab down the bottom here? We've got some of these don't bring visitors, some of them just give benefits to the city, but we're going to put them all here. So we have the space elevator, we have the Eden Project, we have the medical center, we have the Hadron Collider, we have the Doomsday Vault, we have the ultimate recycling plant, we have the castle of Lord Chirpwick, and I've missed this one at the beginning here, the fusion power plant, and I'm also going to sneak in a sneaky ChirpX launch site. But maybe with a twist on that one. You'll have to watch till the end to see what that one is. So let's start off with the monuments. I mean, they're not too big. They're not too big. But I'm not just going to slap them all in by the side of the road and be done. We're going to make the area look reasonably nice as well. And the ones that have the most visitor capacity... So let's have a look along these. So for instance, this one has a visitor capacity of 300. So any with a visitor capacity, we want to put it somewhere where people can easily get to it. This section here is being earmarked for the launch site, because that is pretty big. So that is going to sort of face the other way around. Can I turn that around? No. If I put it up against a road, there we go. It's sort of going to fit in here that way, so we're going to save that. I've also got this other space shuttle launch site that I've downloaded at some point, so maybe we'll squeeze that one in as well and have a dual launch. But let's have a look. Where could we put our Eden Center to start off with? And we of course need lots of trees around here. I'm thinking this little section here behind the bus station would be fantastic, because people are going to come in from the outside on the airports. What else have we got? Basically the airport is bringing people in from the outside. This one here as well, the harbour of course. And then we've got our tram that's going around our entire island here, which is connecting all of this together. But I just want a ton of trees in this little spot just here. This menu always freezes opening up. Weird game, weird. Let's grab, let's say this one. Let's go brush size and get, fortunately prop and tree anarchy is off. That's good. And I just want to get some trees in this sort of middle section, maybe a little bit further out like this. Oh, everything looks better with trees. And let's grab that one and see if we can sort of infill with a few different ones as well. There we go. Whoa, not in there. We'll do something different in there when we get to it. Yep, there we go. Excellent. And then we need to put a road around the... What is that option there? Circle. Oh, okay. We've got some new prop. Mods have updated, and I haven't seen all the new upgrades that there are. Let's grab this nice tree line road, and we're going to put a little section around here. Done. There we go. We have the Eden Project, and the sun is going down as well. This is the beginning of our city with all the amusement parks around it, looking good. This is the island where all of our sewage goes into the middle, but people have moved in, and they're happily staying, which is what we want. And this is where we're building at the moment. So I think the Eden Project there looks very nice. I've put a couple of little parks over here. Oh, that is not the sort of park that I wanted to put there. Oh, yeah, let's leave them in. Yeah, let's leave them in. That looks cool. Excellent. So that is the Eden Project. The first one. That's going to bring more visitors over here. Let's then look at the next one. So Medical Center. That actually has a patient capacity. Oh, okay. Hadron Collider. I want one that's going to give us lots of visitors. That's a processing plant. The Castle of Lord Chirpwick. How about that? I think we need to add in some sort of hill or something that can go on. Oh, that's going to be difficult to squeeze in. Okay, let's see if we can get some sort of hill here. I'm going to take that height and build this out. So these roads are like coming right up against the hill. Let's smooth off that, and let's put this up here and see if we can run a road up to it. There we go, and hopefully that is enough space for the Castle of Lord Chirpwick at the top of the hill. Ah, look at that. That is looking cool, and we certainly want to add some nice gardens around here to make that look particularly special, don't we? There we go, Castle of Lord Chirpwick on the top of a hill, surrounded by some very stately trees and a lovely little purpose-built little forest at the back. That's the sort of thing these people like and enjoy, and there's a nice path there as well that you can wander around and enjoy all the surroundings, and that is going to bring in lots of visitors to this area. They're also obviously needing some water and electricity too, which is now sorted. Excellent. So what is next on the list of our monuments? So I think that's the ones that are going to give us the most visitors into this area. But some of these other ones are really going to give a boost to our city. So let us start with the fusion power plant. Now we've already got some power being generated over here. So I think that this will fit in perfectly off of this road. So let's maybe have a junction coming up straight here after the bridge. We're going to take one of our industrial looking roads, squeeze that nicely into that spot there. There we go. And that is going to give us so much power in the city that if we do have our grid here connected to everything else, it would be off the chart. At the moment, it isn't all connected, but that is definitely something that we could do. Let's give it a water pipe. Super duper. And there it goes. The fusion plant is running. And what have we got? Output 10,240 megawatts. That is more power than we are ever going to need. The space elevator. This is absolutely fantastic. People will travel far and wide. We will get a huge influx of tourists everywhere in our city once we put in the space elevator. Now, this is going to be a space type area over here. We do want to get this built up. I'm going to want to run a road. Let's have a look. Let's take this one here that doesn't have any trees. Yes, I know. Some of you have been disappointed that I haven't put a road. Sorry, that I haven't put any trees here by... Let's connect that up to there. Here by my airport. Well, I'm trying to avoid doing that. Yes. Let's get our ChirpX launch site and add that in there. And yes, we are going to do something a little bit different. Where's this Chirp Cinema? We're going to do something a little bit different with the ChirpX launch site. It's going to go right there. Let's extend this road to the end. There we go. Excellent. And what are we going to do here? We're going to click on here and we are going to choose our rocket. We are going to go for the SpaceX Starhopper. Excellent. So we've got to wait for this thing to fill up and get all our goodies and stuff over here. So once that is done, we are going to launch that rocket. And it's going to be the Sippity 1. That is what we're going to see launching into space. So we've got to wait for the raw materials. It might take a while, but we will come back to that. And what would probably help in getting the raw materials over here is actually having a connection to the outside world with a road like that. There we go. So we'll soon see some trucks coming up here and dropping stuff off. So next on the list, let's take a look. We have the space elevator, and I did sort of want that around here. We're going to get lots of visitors coming to that, and we have our harbour here where the visitors are coming in. Maybe we could make the space elevator have a nice little area just off the side here. How about that? So let's pick our tree-lined road that we've been using, and maybe let's just bring that straight out along there, and then straight up to there. There we go. That'll all connect up again momentarily. Let's build this back a bit. We have a little bit of space to spare, so let's come out like that and come out like that. There we go. Excellent. We can have that built right in the middle there. Very nice, very nice. Let's beautify this area as well. Aha, there we go. Space elevator is nicely ensconced, is the word I'm looking for, in these rocks. How many visitors are we getting already to here? 62. The visitors are rising. Let's go and check the Castle of Lord Chirpwick. What have we got coming in here? 90. Excellent. So they're all building up, which is absolutely fantastic. Right. Who is next on the list? We have the medical centre. Now, this will give medical capacity to everybody over the entire city. The interest of people moving in and living in our city is just going up by the second. And this little area here looks absolutely perfect for this. So if we could just take a corner piece of road off of here Let's go. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go like that. And then we'll go like that. And then I'm going to delete that and that. And we're going to turn that into a nice bend on the corner. There we go. And hopefully we can fit that on the ends here. Excellent. There we go. Very good, very good. So lots of ambulances, lots of patients can be treated. And we are going to cover this area in trees, as we want to make that look nice. We'll pick the trees that we've been using elsewhere. Prop and tree anarchy is off. Good, good, good. Don't want to cause any problems. Let's take that right up to the water's edge. And then we'll put in a few of these as well. That's good. And then some of these ones, just to give it a little bit of depth and difference. Excellent. Let me sort out the water issue. And there we go. I think that looks lovely. Nice little path there. And I've run this path all the way up and over the motorway to join up to this area over here. So people wish to visit that space elevator as well, they are more than welcome. Right. Let us check. What is next on the list? We have the Hadron Collider, which is going to give science and education to everybody in our city. And we've got this little section down here, which I think is perfectly... Actually, no. I'll tell you what we're going to put in this section down here. Let's jump to a different one. Let's run this road up here. And we are going to put in here, we've got the ultimate recycling plant, which I think will fit in here very well, because we've already got down here the post office sorting facility and a taxi depot. So I think that'll be good. Let's pop that in there. Right, what is next on our list? We'll leave that to grow. Let's take a look. We have the Hadron Collider. Yes, that's right. That's what we were working on next. And we've got this little section along here by our airport, which I think the Hadron Collider will fit in very well. Can we just sneak a little road off of here somewhere without causing too much problem? I believe we can right here. It's not too busy, is it, this area? So, oh, we can squeeze it in there. There we go. Excellent. And then I also think a few sort of office buildings in here would work very well. So let's just put a few in, as it is a research facility. Now, I do actually have, let's have a look in here, some very cool buildings which I like to use around our research centre. So we've got the car factory, we've got the research centre itself. In fact, that is going to go in here. We have the Robotics Institute, which I think is a fantastic building. We'll have one of those there. We have the semiconductor plant. I don't think I want to go for that one. Let's go for the software development studio. Look at that. And that with a few offices around it, that is going to look absolutely brilliant. There we go. What a fantastic place to come and live and work and to do science. There we go. Excellent. And we have some offices that have grown up over here as well, starting to really make this area look very nice and worked in. So finally, we have the Doomsday Vault. Now, the Doomsday Vault will increase the efficiency of all the other vaults in our cities. We don't have any emergency vaults, whatever they're called, where people can run when disasters come. And we will have disasters at some point in the future. Let's find a good spot for that vault. And there we go. The Doomsday Vault is tucked away. And it's got a nice little plaza opposite and a not tennis court, a basketball court if you wish to come and play the basketball. Let's see who's going to win. Here we go. Guy on the left, the blue guy versus the red guy. He shoots. He scores. Oh, excellent. I think it went in. I couldn't quite see. But there we go. So that is tucked in over here, right next to the Eden Centre and all the other things that we've got built. So we are waiting for our rocket to be finished. Now, plans for this island in the future, we still have plenty of space. And even though that is all of our monuments, we still have all of our unique buildings. And boy, do we have a lot of unique buildings. That'll be something that we will do another day to try and fit all of these into our city as well, which will be fantastic. So let me sort out the water problem. We'll wait for our rocket to be ready to launch. And we will see our Chirpex SpaceHopper, SpaceX SpaceHopper head into space. And here it comes. The SpaceX SpaceHopper is moving onto the launch platform. Look at that beauty. Fantastic. And that is going to be ready to launch at any moment. Wow, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put a link to this model in the description below so you can download it and use it in your games as well. So what we're going to do is do a launch during the daytime, and we're also going to do a launch during the night time as well so we can see what this looks like. Right, we are ready to go for the launch. We're going to do 2 launches. We're going to do a launch in the day, and then we're going to do a special launch at night, so hang around for that one. Let us launch this rocket. Let's take a close look at the rocket as it goes. Whoa, there it goes. It is taking off, and we're going to get a fantastic view of our islands. Got our islands here. There we go. Got a lovely island over there. Oh, it's leaning over. I don't know where it's heading to. Should we just say that this one is going to Mars? Yep, we're heading off to Mars. The first SpaceX launch into Mars. Doesn't that look beautiful? I imagine Flash Gordon is in this thing. It is such an amazing colour. We're going to lose it in a minute. Whoa, it's gone. Fantastic. Oh, man, we're getting so high. Look at that. And that's just going to keep on going until it's disappeared. And it's gone. Right, let us do a nighttime launch. Right, we are ready to go for a nighttime launch and get a real nice view of our city at night. Here we go. And all the new monuments and buildings that we've added. The research centre. And the launch site. There it goes. And here we go. Look at that amazing, lovely view over our city. Our city is just getting better and better and better. Let's just move around this way. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. And this is now going to head on up into Mars. It's gone. We've lost it. Goodbye. Where are you? Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, watch the next video on the screen. Hit the big B with a T stain to subscribe and let me know with a thumbs up. That would be absolutely fantastic. I will see you very soon for the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.